What's going on, winners? It's your boy Loso 2.0. And today we're going to talk about what's going to take you from being a terrible um, closer, speaker, to a master closer. Okay. And there's going to be 6 steps in order to do that, right? I got my notes right here for you guys, right? So first one is to change your belief about money. Okay, let me tell you something, right? Change your belief about money. A lot of times, I know personally for myself, growing up in a low income type of household, that, growing up in a low income type of household, I could tell you that we had a different idea of money. Okay. I had to move the speaker, it was rubbing up against my neck. I didn't like that. But there was the idea that money doesn't grow on trees. How many times we hear all that stuff? Well, technically it does in a sense, right? Because it's a plant and then that, but whatever though, right? But money doesn't grow on trees, all this stuff like that. Now, there's pros and cons to the mindset that I'm about to tell you, which the mindset is that money, you can always make more money, right? There's always going to be more money, but you have to figure out how you can provide more value. So for me, right, this is it right here. These books right here. Let me lift this thing up for you guys real quick. Move this mic right here on my shirt. You know what I mean? Get me looking all brolic. But this right here, all these books right here, all this stuff, money doesn't grow on trees. Well, tell me why I can just use the trees, right? The plants and all that stuff like that. And with the use of that stuff, why I can literally create a, a book that can help provide value to other people to help them achieve their goals faster. If that's not true, if money doesn't grow on trees, though, right? So this is what I like to hear. This is what I like to look at on the idea that money doesn't grow on trees. Well, you can actually go and provide some value out there in order to get that money to grow, get that money to expand for you. Okay. So first you have to change your belief about money when you're trying to be a master closing speaker, right? Second thing there is, right, is design to set up the sell. Remember, we talked about this before. Stop being afraid to pitch your products or services. Why? I'm not going to be afraid to do it, right? I'm going to do it every single time. Like what I said in the beginning, right? Subscribe to this video, share it, follow me, or, you know what I mean? Or listen to whatever I got to say, right? Comment below. If you're listening to any type of podcast platform, leave a 5-star review and leave a review below so I can figure out how I can better serve you. And then, of course, purchase your copy of Winners Win. You know what I mean? The book that got straight to a winner's success. Go purchase it right now on my website, carlosjhenrywins.com. Go there and, follow all my social media, right, platforms. This is what I always say when I'm posting my stuff, right? I'm not afraid to post my things out there. Just subscribe to my newsletter, right? With my newsletter coming on, you can actually get, value from everything that I'm doing. You could get all that stuff for a lower price, you know what I mean? Or actually be able to grow, right? So I'm not afraid to set up the sell. Do not be afraid to set up your sell. It's because of your beliefs that this happens, right? Selling is not about convincing someone not to do something. It's selling is convincing them that what they're doing is a great idea, or not even convincing them, right? You're just helping them find a solution to their problems. They tell you this, that, and the third. Just mention it. A lot of times people will sell themselves. I tell my representatives all the time, just mention it. People are going to sell themselves on it because they're going to see that it has good value and that it's going to help them grow. So that's the thing I want to talk about. Third, right? Have a word for word script. Don't just be going off the dome trying to figure out how you're going to do it. Whenever I send these videos to you guys, right? What am I doing? Looking at all these notes I have, right? This is my gold right here. I have notebooks on notebooks on notebooks. I could probably have a library just on notebooks that I'm using to then send out to you guys and give you guys this information, right? I'm studying it. I'm being a master. I'm becoming obsessed with it. Kobe said something, right, that was really special, really stuck in my head. The idea was this: do not, he said, do not rest in the middle, rest at the end. Right now, I'm in the middle. In the middle right now, I can't afford to rest right now. Right now, I have to push harder than I ever had. I have to keep putting everything on the throttle. Like I really have to put the gas pedal on, because gas pedal, right? Because right now I'm not in the end. I'm in the middle right now, and this is me growing, right? So, but anyway, though, that's what the idea I'm saying, right? Using that notes, having a script when you're speaking. At least if you're not having a script, have some type of bullet points, some things that you're going to hit. When I'm going into a closing call or anything like that, I know exactly what some things that I'm gonna pitch. I'm gonna mention these things. I'm going to ask them questions to see, whether it's a good fit or not for them. Okay. I have some idea of what I'm doing when I do these closing calls. I'm not just hopping on there and doing it for the heck of it, just doing it for the sake of it, right? Because it's fun. No, I'm over here trying to figure out how I can do that stuff. So, or where I can fit it in. So have some type of script with you. Maybe if it's bullet points, whatever. Let me pick my notebook up though. I'm acting crazy out here, ain't I though, right? Ain't 2.0 acting crazy anyway. Check it. Practice and conditioning. Okay. How many times, right? You used to look at my old videos, and it's just me in my Superman pajamas or something, just on here, just talking. Oh, Loso 2.0, right? Right? Listen, my videos before, I was even in a sweatpant with a collar shirt. That is crazy. That's a crazy leg. That is an absolutely insane leg. But the thing is, I kept doing it though. I kept practicing. Now I'm getting even better. Go back and watch my old videos, right? I'm not just up here talking to talk. I'm talking up here because I'm walking the walk as well. Go up there and watch my old videos. Go see the things that I was doing. I've been doing this. I've been doing this since 2020, to be honest with you. I was not consistent, but I was doing this for 2020. I'm changing my niches, also like that. 3 years so far, 3 years ago. But I've been consistent with this niche and this type of content for at least a year. Go look at me even at the beginning of the year in comparison to now. I'm not the same person I was yesterday. You're not the same person that you were before, right? Just like that. It's conditioning. Practice does not make perfect. Practice makes permanence. If you're going to do this every single day, if you're willing to sacrifice the same thing every single day, it's impossible for you not to get better because now it is sticking there. It's practice and conditioning. Condition yourself to be the best version of yourself, okay? And this is when you're closing stuff. Do those role plays. Do those role plays and practice your speeches, right? I was winging my speech that I did last Saturday, and it turned out well, but there were some things that I need to work on. But if I would have practiced it, it would have been even better. No mistakes, nothing. I would know exactly what I'm talking about, what I'm doing. Practice makes permanence. Practice your stuff. Then craft the offer. You should be offering 10 times the value. 10 times the value. If I'm selling this book for $15, I have to give you $150 worth of value in these pages. And that's what you're going to get in this. You might get more, right? I have to offer more. I have to offer 10 times the value. Can you offer 10 times the value? 10x. My fault. 10x. 10x the value. Can you offer 10x the value? Then you can sell it for whatever you want to do. And then, of course, put it in front of high probability audiences, right? Right now, in order for me to get where, to be successful, right? I'm not going to go out there. I help young minority entrepreneurs achieve their personal and professional goals in a quarter of the time. So who do you think I'm going to talk to? Young minority entrepreneurs. Now, there are going to be some other entrepreneurs that want to do it too as well, that want to speak to me and want to learn and stuff. So I'm going to be able to help them as well. But this is my main target. Okay. So it only makes sense for me to get in front of these high probability targets. So don't waste your time trying to sell to, if you're selling panties or you're selling lingerie, well, I guess in that case you would go for the men, right? But if you're selling, I don't know, something else, right? Something that is only for men. If you're selling services on how to teach men how to pick up girls, you're not going to sell that to a woman. I mean, you may if she wants to buy it, but that's not your high probability audience. It's not a high chance that she's going to buy it. You have to know your audience and then get in front of the right audience. So I know that was a little bit of a lot of things that I had for you guys today, man. I want you guys to then, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, share this channel. If you listen to this on any type of podcast platform, leave a 5-star review, leave a review below so I can figure out I can better serve you. Like I said, I'm not scared to do it. You may be scared, but I'm not scared, man. Buy your copy of Winners Win, the book that got straight to a winner's success, right off of my page, carlosjhenrywins.com. You can also get a load of my newsletter over there too as well, the Winners 2.0 newsletter and virtual crash course. That's all I have for you guys today, man. I want you to comment below, right? Comment below. Practice makes permanence. Let's all bring that energy. Practice makes permanence. Permanence, right? So that's all I have for you guys, man. I want you guys to keep killing the day, man. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.